So one of the questions I get asked quite often is about fathers. How should fathers get involved? Should they get involved? What role can fathers play in homeschooling their children? And again, this depends from family to family. I know in most families, the mother is in charge of the homeschooling, mainly for practical reasons. The father is away at work during the daytime, the mother is at home with the children. So it works out more convenient that she handles the schooling, and also because in general, women are better at teaching than men. That's not to uh, put specific skills with specific genders, but that's just the natural way things are. That in general, women are better at teaching than men, and uh, not that many men excel at being able to have the patience and the nurturing nature to teach their own children. But having said that, I do know a few fathers who homeschool their children, myself included. The person who convinced me to homeschool my children is a homeschooler himself, and he does it through Skype. He's away at work and he Skypes his children and teaches them during the daytime, and he does it very well. So, what can a father do to assist with the homeschooling of their children? Well, uh, firstly, if you work from home like I do, or you have flexible work hours, or you spend a large portion of your day at home or with your children, then try to get involved in their homeschooling. Try to share the teaching load with the mother so that it becomes a joint task that you'll do together. If that's not possible because maybe you work out of the home, you're outside the home for 8 to 10 hours a day, you come home at night, you're tired, so it's not possible for you to be actively involved in the homeschooling, then there's quite a few other ways that you can support your wife in homeschooling children. One of the ways is to take care of the kids at night and give your wife a break, because the entire day she's with them teaching them. She needs 1 or 2 hours to herself at night to take care of herself. So you can assist in that way, buying their resources. Um, and then there are certain things which you as the father will have to teach your children, which they aren't going to learn from anyone else. So for example, I think it's very important for fathers to teach their children what kind of work they do and why they do it, and the different kinds of options that are available to them when they grow up in terms of work and business, money and financial related skills. If you are in charge of the finances of your house, show your children how you do it. Let them learn from you how to manage their finances, how to handle money. Um, Fixing things around the house, when you're doing it, get your children involved, let them learn from you physically how to fix things. So basically, you don't have to be a teacher to teach these things to your children. You just need to involve them, take them to work with you one day, let them watch you fix something, let them see how you balance your books and work out your budget. Let them be involved in your life. Some fathers are very cut off from their children to such an extent that some children don't even know what work their fathers do. That's a really sad situation. You want to have that close relationship with them. At the end of the day, they're going to learn from you, especially your sons are going to learn from you masculinity, what it means to be a man, to be a real man. How do men behave around their families, in the workplace, etc.? You're the one who's going to have to teach this to them. So, whether you are an active teacher in your child's life or not, a father plays a very important role in the lives of their children. And these are some of the things that you are going to have to teach them in some way or another. Otherwise, you're not preparing them adequately for this world. So, the things that are important part of the life of a man of a house, these are things you're going to have to teach your son, and they're things you're going to have to teach your daughters. And as I said, if you have the ability to work from home or to be flexible with your work hours and you're patient and you have some teaching skills, then try to share the teaching load with your wife. One more thing you can do as a father is organize family field trips and overseas trips or vacations where you can travel the world or travel the country together and study together and learn together about the places you love visiting. This is something the father can organize during the leave and during weekends, and that way you also play an active role in your children's education.